Hello everyone, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a review on htoL hashtag NIQ, the Firefly Diary. Don't ask me what htoL means because I have no idea. The game is a touch-based Vita exclusive. I kept going off the game, back into the game, and then completely stopped playing the game, and then I tried getting back into it again, and I really could not finish this game. It is only going to be liked by certain people. You're either going to hate it or like it. It is not a JRPG. It's sort of like a side scroller, but it's completely touch based. You don't use any buttons. You use the front and rear touch pads, which don't always work. There's no ability to press start, select, X, square, circle, triangle, R1, L1. I tried using them. Nothing worked in this game. You can use the front touchpad to make Mion, the girl, to move accordingly through the map. You hardly get any tips or help during the game, which is really bad because at the very beginning you're supposed to give this dog a doll or something, and how am I supposed to know? There's like nothing really to do in the level that tells you to do that other than the dog's having a little picture above his head, but the parents, they have different things too, and I was really lost throughout this game. It's not a hard game, it's just very little direction, and if you have no clue what you're doing, you get frustrated pretty fast. The game's story is essentially there, but through flashbacks and no text or commentary from the characters at all. In the depths of the labyrinth ruin, a young girl named Mion rises from a deep sleep, lost alone and with no memory of how she got there or where her parents are. She's greeted by two fireflies. You'll meet the second one a little further in the game. At the very beginning you only have one firefly, but eventually you'll have two. By shifting between a world of light and a world of shadow, those two fireflies must work together to recover Mion's memories and lead her out of the ruins where ferocious shadow beasts, ancient machines, and treacherous traps lie in wait to bar her path. There's the story right there. It doesn't really tell you anything in the game other than at the very beginning when you're prompted to use the touchpad on the front and the touchpad on the rear touchpad, which, like I said, they don't always work and can get frustrating when you're trying to move, especially the rear touchpad, to move that pink firefly, the shadow firefly. And what they consider this game is a puzzle action game, which I don't really see it being an action game at all. It is only $20. If you're into this, if you think this looks like something you would want, go ahead, buy it. But if you're not into heavy touch-based side-scrolling games, you're not going to like this game at all. And that's pretty much all it is. So guys, overall, it has unique gameplay elements to it, but sometimes it doesn't work. The story is there with the flashbacks, and sometimes you have to replay certain areas several times just to get the flashbacks, and it doesn't seem like it's worth it all the time to do it. And essentially this game, I think, could have been really good if they added more gameplay elements to it and more of a story that most people could follow, because it essentially is there. It just feels like they needed to do more in the story and the gameplay, and fix rear touchpad control, and essentially it would be there. So I'd give this game a 6 out of 10, 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 doesn't sound as bad. 6 out of 10 kind of sounds bad, but I didn't enjoy it, but it's good enough to play. It's good enough that I can actually play it, but I just didn't like the game as a whole. It has a good concept, good design elements, and the graphics and the background elements look awesome. That's what keeps you engaged in the game, if anything. Or the flashbacks might be the reason why you really enjoy this game. Who knows, maybe you'll like the touchpad controls, but I highly didn't. So I wouldn't recommend this game unless you're looking for a heavy touch control based game on the Vita. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. See ya.